All right, guys, let's talk about order types. So we're here on the Binance trading platform. Binance.com trade, you can open up the classic or the advanced. Either way, just a little guide through the platform. You do have charts by TradingView here with all your tools, so you can draw on your charts here. You can edit your MAs right there and add indicators as you please. You have your order book here where you can see all the sell orders and all the buy orders, buy limit orders and sell limit orders, right? And then you have your order placing right here with the buy and sell buttons and the three order types that we're going to talk about. So the first order, the most standard order, is a market order. This is just whatever the price is right now, the market price, which as you can see right here is 9.13 for lit, the Tentry token, 9.14. You can see it up here in the tab. So if I want to buy that right now, I'll just click buy lit. Now you need USDT in your account. I don't have any. I have 0.09 of it, so I can buy that much lit, and it probably won't let me because $10 is the minimum. But again, if you had USDT in your account and you wanted to buy at this price, you buy. Now you can see I have lit. I have 2,104 lit Tentry tokens. So what I could do is sell market, and that's the opposite. See, now I have the lit available here. You can see my wallet, 2,100. So I wanted to sell my lit. I could sell half of it, 50% here, or sell 100% of my lit Tentry and just click the sell. Again, that's market order. So it would sell it for me at market price there. Okay. So that's a market order, right? That's the standard way to trade. Now, if you're managing your risk more, or you're charting different setups that you're, maybe looking for or waiting for a certain price, you're going to want to look at limit orders. Okay, so this is to get a price or better. So it's to buy down here in the order book. You can see the price right here is 9.14 in the middle. These prices are above. These are sell orders. These prices are below. So let's say you identified a cipher pattern right here, right? Something like this, 127 or 113 extension, and you're waiting for a 786 D point completion, right? You got your 786 price. You can see right there on the right side of the screen, 8.52. So what I could do is set a limit order for 8.52, right? So you could click here and change it. You can put 904, right? Amount of lit I want to buy. You need USDT in your account again. But let's say I had 100. Let's say I had USDT in my account. If I had $100, drag it there to buy $100 worth of lit at 9.04. Of course, I can change this. Let's use our example, 8.5, and we would buy at D point completion. You click buy lit. Of course, I don't have any USDT, so it doesn't let me. But you would set a limit order if you want to buy at a price below current price or better. Okay, so if you're waiting to buy on a possible support line or at a pattern completion, right? Maybe you could draw a support trend line like this, right? And you got a couple of touches here, and when you were up here, you could have maybe had a buy limit order at 8.84. When you were up here approaching this trend line that's been tested 3 times, right? You can move this up a little so we get that second touch. You get the idea, right? 8.84 was your limit. It would have got triggered, and you'd be a little bit in the profit right now because you got triggered for your buy limit order. Okay. Now a sell limit is the opposite. You sell at a price above current price, okay, or better. And or better for a seller means or higher because you're getting more money. Just like or better for a buyer meant the price or lower because you're buying for cheaper. So this I can show you because I do have lits in my account, and the current price is 9.14. So I can click on 9.24 there. Let's go to limit order, 9.24 there. You can see right there. And let's say I want to sell my lit at 9.24 price, 100% of my lit, and I can click on sell lit limit order, and my order is created. So you can see here in my open orders, I have a limit sell order for 9.24. So you can see it right there, 9.24. My order's actually right there. So if price comes up and hits 9.24, it'll sell my lit. Okay, and I'll get out with that money. Let me cancel this. So what can you use a sell limit for? Well, this is very good for profit levels, right? When you make your trading plan, and you should always have a trading plan when you enter a trade, you should have a stop loss or an area maybe where you're thinking of cutting it short and calling it a losing trade and not risking anymore. And you should have a target, right? You know, a target level. So what I could do actually, let's say my target level for lit is around $20. I could put a 20 USDT, 100% of my lit, sell lit, and I'll have that limit order, and I can leave that there, right? That is my profit target, okay, when I first entered that trade. So again, sell limit order is very useful for taking profits. Buy limit order, that's if you want to buy at a price that's cheaper. If you think we're tanking, if you think we're dipping, let's say we do this dip right here, small correction, maybe you're thinking A, B, C, D move, right? So you can draw out your AB, clone that, and we talked about this in the harmonic session, and maybe you're looking at this D point completion, and you have this horizontal support, right? So right there, you know, when you're starting to break these new lows, AB, retrace to C, and once you break the B lows and it's looking like it's going towards a D point completion, when you're at $9 or something, you can set a buy limit order for 6.5 or 6.6, anticipating the completion of this ABCD, which in turn looks like it worked out perfectly, and you'd be, you know, it would have been a great entry. So again, your buy limit is to enter a trade, and you know, a trade at a better price than current price, and your sell limit is to take profits. So we've talked about market, we've talked about limit, and now let's talk about stop limit orders. These ones are a bit confusing if you come from, you know, Forex or stocks, because it's usually market, limit, and stop. So a stop limit doesn't really make sense, but this is how they do it in crypto. Again, so this is what you're going to use for a stop loss to protect your position. So again, the limit sell order, if price goes up, sell and take profits. The stop sell order is if price goes down, to protect your profits. This is your stop loss order. Okay, so let's put in a price of, let's put in a stop price of 6 and a limit price of 5.9. You're going to want to put it a little lower. You're always going to want to put it a little lower, okay? This is to make sure your order gets filled, because if they're at the same price and market moves too fast through it, it'll trigger your stop, but it won't, it potentially won't trigger your limit order, and you'll still be holding on to that crypto that's tanking, okay? So your stop is pretty much a trigger. It triggers the order. Once this price is hit, if we come down and hit $6, the order is triggered, and now it's just a limit order at 5.9. Okay, so we're going to sell at that price or better, and so this is how you set a stop loss. So let's go ahead and put all of my lit. Okay, I believe. There you go. My lit was in an open order, right? So we have all of our lit here. Now it's available. We can put it all there, and we can put a stop loss order at 5.9 to sell our lit. Order confirmation, stop limit sell. The order will trigger at 6, and then we're going to sell at 5.9 or better all of our lit. Okay. If the price drops to or below 6 USDT, an order to sell at the price of 5.9 will be placed. Confirm. And now you have your open order. This is to protect yourself, okay? When you enter a pattern, let's say you enter this, you could have below the support trend line a stop limit right here, because you are trading the cipher pattern, and if you're making lower lows, you don't want to be involved anymore, because it means you were wrong, okay? And we're going to go ahead and close this, cancel the order. And conversely, a buy stop order would be an order where your stop is, let's say, 20, and your limit has to be a little bit above, so 20.2. And this is if you want to buy at a price above or better, okay? So it's a buy stop. Let's say you have a resistance, right? You have a resistance area like this. 13 would mean you're trying to trade that breakout because you broke through that resistance. So let's say you put 13 here, and then 13.25 amount. How much lit do you want to buy? Again, I don't have USDT in my wallet, as you can see here, so I can't place this order, but you'd like to place that to trade a breakout. Okay, then your order will be open, and once you hit 13, it'll trigger your order to buy at 13.25 or better. Okay, and those are order types, guys. Thank you.